Ask Smitty, buy low, sell high, who's injured, news, all of that. Glad to have you. Let's get to it on this Tuesday night. It's Tuesday, right? Yeah, it's Tuesday. Let's go.
Top 5 running back. You're watching the Fantasy Football Show.
Damn glad to have all of you today here with me live. Where's my music? Where's my music? Live talking fantasy football, talking about week 7 buy lows, week 7 injuries, week 7 sells, players to avoid, situations to avoid, overall week 7 goodness, and I guess the bad. So hit me with whatever questions you have. Let's get to it. And hopefully you guys are being alerted that we're live right now. YouTube has been hit and miss on whether those notifications are going out, which is quite strange if you ask me. Alvin Kamara, questionable with the knee. It's looking like he's maybe has a chance to play in week 7. That means he's very questionable. And I'll pull up the injury news as I'm on the show here, making sure nothing has updated. But it says right here on Roto World that Alvin Kamara has a high ankle type issue. I think I said knee there. Sorry. It's ankle. Ankle. What did I do? What did I do? Fake news. Fake news. It's an ankle. Sorry. Typo. Ankle issue and is limited in practice. And there is a chance, a shot that he plays week 7. Now, to me, that I smell buy low when I see a player like that. I've been alerted, says Brain. What's up, Jared? Jared says 5-1 thanks to me. No, Jared, I helped you, but that's all you, buddy. Congratulations, good job. Kamara, what's up, Ugly? Ross, Andrew, do I think Singletary is a start this week? We need to look into his status. No doubt, we'll talk about it on the show. So Kamara, very questionable for week 7 with the ankle. I said knee. I meant ankle. Watkins, limited. And then N'Keal Harry's back at a limited basis, limited capacity. I can't wait to see him get unleashed here at the end of the year. So many people so quick to write him off and be like, oh my God, Smitty, he's a bust because he didn't play. When does a guy become a bust because he doesn't play? You know, when he's getting worked in as a rookie and he falls behind, they say, you know what? We're putting you on IR. We're going to wait a while. And he was never a now prediction. He was a hopeful maybe he produces as a rookie. He's a future prospect, a guy that you hope becomes a top 5 to 10 wide receiver of the future. Very, very skilled, as gifted as any wide receiver in this rookie class in terms of talent, skill level, and situation. We'll see. We don't know how long Tom Brady's going to stick it out. Maybe he leaves after this year. Smitty, what's up? Poindexter, wipe your feet on the way in like Ugly just said. Please hit the thumbs up on your way in and help this show. Help YouTube know that this show should be delivered to more people right now while we're live. Thank you, Ugly, for also saying wipe your feet. Started Edmonds over Henderson last week. Smitty had to fight my emotions. That was a great call, Sand. Fantastic move. Hey, Smitty, would you drop Singletary in an 8-man league? I have him stashed. Let's talk about Singletary. So let me pull up the latest in case there is anything that's updated since I started the show. Believe it or not, that does happen. Devin Singletary, the latest news, has been ruled out of week 5. That's all that's on Roto World. I know some of you are talking about him playing this week. Let's go. Let me pull up some other news here. Let me just make sure we have all the facts. And Roto World's not the only news out there. You're promoting Juju. You're crazy. Why, Rick? I'm not asking you to go buy him at the value you paid or anybody paid on draft day, bro. It's all about buying low and selling high. It's all about buying low. Juju could be a lost cause, but keep in mind that everybody's got that mentality about him. You could scoop him up for flex value. And for me, that means that I can go get him at a value that I can stash, and when Mason comes back, maybe Mason Rudolph can deliver the football to him. I understand he's struggling, and just because we're doubting him and he blows goats the week we're hoping he rebounds, that doesn't mean it doesn't change. Like I said on my last couple videos, football is so different than any other fantasy sport or other sport in general. You can literally be the best player at your position from week 10 to 16, if you have that upside. So to me, it's crazy when people completely write you off and they don't start adjusting their value. Am I telling you to go get Juju at anything close to second round value? Absolutely not. Are you guys telling me that the taken temperature on Juju is anywhere near even third round value?
No.
Not at all. You guys are telling me by the doubt and the constant, he sucks. Why would you want him? Why are you promoting him? You're crazy. That I understand it all. And I'm not blaming anybody that doesn't want Juju on the roster. I get it. But the temperature I'm taking from all of you, and I'd venture to say you're probably more along the lines of maybe having a little bit of faith that he could rebound than other communities, because I've been shoveling it out there for a while. I get it. that Juju, there's a lot of doubt going on. But all I'm saying is, based on the temperature that I'm getting from you guys, you don't want any part of him. You would almost drop him at this point. To me, that means you can go get him at a value that doesn't. I know, but he has a buy, Brain. He has a buy, and then you've got Mason Rudolph coming back. Turf Toe also has several different severity levels. You don't just have Turf Toe and then you're like the same as every other player that has Turf Toe. Good to see you, Mark. I'm not asking any of you to get on the board of the get back on board Juju train. If you don't want any part of it, I get it, and I don't blame you at all. And it doesn't mean you're wrong. It doesn't mean that I'm going to be right. I'm merely saying go attack him for the value that we're seeing, which is almost drop-worthy value. I ain't yelling, says Hazel. Am I yelling? Sorry. Sometimes I yell. Go get them at rock bottom prices. I think this is just how I talk. Hopkins, go get. Hopkins, go get. Evans, go get him. Kamara, I know he's hurt. What is this with the spelling of Kamara on screen? Come on, Smitty. Kamara. Go get Kamara. Is there any way to call into the show? Austin, no. Not call in, but you can go live on Instagram with me, and I can throw you on the show. If you want, Austin. I will do that for you. So go get Hopkins. Go get Evans. Go get Kamara if the price is right. On Hopkins and Evans, I have very little doubt that they deliver. So I'm not even going to say, if the price is right. Go get them at the value, the fair market value for them right now. Hopkins is like near top of the second, maybe later value. Go get that. Don't even worry about it. Don't worry about risk. Evans, same thing. Probably a lot later value, maybe mid-second. Don't even think about it. Just go get him at that value. Kamara, there is some risk. Will Kamara have issues with that ankle? Will he be missing a game? Will he be missing 2 games? We don't know. So you're buying in at a player that has a lot of risk, but I do like him. Should you trade Kamara, Danny? Depends what you can get. I venture to say you're not going to be able to get what you want if he's injured and people are doubting him. You're more than likely going to have to hold on to him or sell low, and I'm recommending people go buy low. Why would I want you to sell low? Absolutely not. But see what you can get. Is Hollywood droppable? No, I don't think so. I wouldn't go dropping him yet. Someone traded you Evans for Juju. Great trade, says Doobie. Yeah, Evans over Juju's a freaking home run. Make no mistake about it. I'm not telling you Juju's a lock. Who is it in here that's always kind of going at me? Isn't that the same guy that asked to go live? Who is that? I'm blanking out. Who is the guy? Austin. Was it Austin or is it a different Austin? Austin's always going at me on Juju. Thank you, Damon. Damon says, great content. Hit the like button. I'm not perfect, okay? Austin, if you're even the same Austin, I'm not perfect. And am I going to land everything at the right time? Am I going to be early to the party? Am I going to be late to the party? Might I not show up at all? These are all possibilities given the human DNA running through my body. I am a human being that is probably incapable of being better than 70 to 75% on any given week on my 50-50 calls that people throw at me and sling at me and then sling back at me when I miss them. Like whoever was going at me earlier in the comments about telling him that Diggs and Chark, that I would go Chark. Like anyone could have seen the outing that Diggs had coming. Chark is a very hard player to bench. So is Diggs. Diggs is a very hard player to bench. McLaurin is a very hard player to bench. But I'm constantly being hit with Smitty. Do you start Diggs, McLaurin, or Chark? Smitty, do you start Diggs or Chark? Smitty, do you start McLaurin or Diggs? Who's going to get that right more than 70% of the time? Let alone 50, let alone 40. You have those three receivers. I hate to break it to you, but you're going to miss it every other week or every third week. You're just going to. Because that's a really hard thing to land. So, back to my Juju thing, Austin. If you're even the same Austin, and if you're not, I apologize, Austin, other Austin. But I'm not telling you to go get Juju at elite value. I'm not telling you to go get Juju at number 2 value. Just because I still tell you to go get him doesn't mean I'm telling you that I believe in him the same amount as I did last week or the week before. Go get him at dirt cheap pricing based on the way you guys are all valuing him, which I understand. But it's like, dude, I'm done with him. That's a good sign that you could go get him for freaking rock bottom, crazy good pricing. That's all I'm saying. Odell, only go buy Odell at the right price. Let me just get rid of the injuries. Go buy Odell at the right price. I worry about that offense being hit and miss. Go buy Juju, go buy Adams, go buy Kamara, go buy Evans and Hopkins for sure. Those are some really good buy lows. I think once Matt, that's correct. He's also going on a buy, and he's also getting Mason Rudolph back. So things will change for Matt. The situation he's in currently right this second is not going to be the exact same situation he'll be in coming out of the bye. Understand that. That's why. Buy Aaron Jones? Maybe. If you need a spark and you're worried about your team and you need something, Aaron Jones owners are freaking out right now. Freaking out. Thank you, Bill, for the super chat, my friend. It helps the channel. You're the man. Bill says, sup, Smitty, trade Melvin Gordon and Diggs for Mike Thomas. Good Lord. What do you guys think on that? Groupthink. Huddle up. What are we doing? Comment below. Melvin Gordon, Diggs for Mike Thomas. Which side do you like? Please comment below. Let's help Bill out. Diggs to start over Chark any day. Well, it's easy to say now, Charlie. That's so easy to say now. But where were you last week when it was a very close call? And Diggs has not been productive all year. He's been hot and cold. Almost like, hey, do I just put him on the bench forever type of value. He's had an okay game. No question about it. He's also disappointed. Mike Thomas. Get Thomas. Don't do it, Charlie says. So you got one. Do that trade. 2. You got 3 yeses, 1 no. Thomas. Yes. I wouldn't. What's up, Seclan? Thomas. Overwhelming vote is to go get Mike Thomas. So, Bill, if you can weather through what that does to you at your running back slot, like if Melvin Gordon doesn't, losing him doesn't leave you pissing in the wind, then I would definitely consider doing that trade because I think Mike Thomas is the best player in the deal. Melvin Gordon is on the screen, big timer. Austin, how do I go on Instagram and get on the show? Austin, go to Instagram and look up the Fantasy Football Show. You can message me there, and I can put you on the show real quick. Is Kamara out? Kamara is actually... So do that, Thomas. Thank you for the super chat, Bill. I get Thomas. But you're not crazy to not do it. It's close. Close enough I went to the group. Is Kamara out? Kamara is looking like he has a shot to play. That means he's very questionable. A shot to play usually means no in my book. Fly, thank you for the super chat, Fly. Gordon, Eckler for Barkley. Henry and Breeze? Oh, Jackson, I saw the top part. Jackson, Gordon, Eckler, Barkley, Henry, Breeze. QB's Brady. I go get Barkley. I know Lamar Jackson's really good, but so is Brady's good enough for you. I like Brady and Barkley in your lineup more than I like Jackson and that running back craziness that you're not going to know what to do, and you're starting both of them each week because you're scared to death to start the wrong guy. So I'd probably go get Barkley, my man. And thank you for the super chat. If you guys disagree, comment below and let Fly know what you would do in that situation. Go get Crowder and Metcalf, people, says Charlie. What kicker and D should you stream this week? Defense, if, let's see here. I like anybody playing. So, obviously, the Bills are available. Grab the Bills. I don't think they are. But you never know. People have dropped some of the people have dropped Chicago when they're trying to stream defenses and stuff. It's crazy, all the defenses that get dropped that you wouldn't think would get dropped. I think the 49ers are sometimes cut, which is weird to me as well. I would definitely pick them up and start them. The Ravens seem to be available at times. I don't know. You're going to have to tell me who's available, Clan. $10 super chat from Matt. Matt, thank you very much. I'm back. Would you trade, welcome back, one of these running backs, CMC, DJ, Aaron Jones, to upgrade wide receivers? Babytron, McLaurin, Diggs, Mike Williams, Starvin, Marvin. I love McLaurin now, man. And Diggs, I mean, you can't really sit either one of those guys. I'd maybe upgrade Diggs using Aaron Jones into like a Zeke, if you could do that, into a Barkley, if you could do that. That would make me jump. I would entertain trading definitely Diggs and Aaron Jones on the high mat. So go get one of those top two running backs that are still there. That would be my advice if I'm you, but you're still sitting in good position. But I do worry a little bit about DJ too. I would trade DJ straight across for Elliott, but that's me. So that's where I'd head with that if I'm you. Thank you for the super chat. And thank you, Mark, for another super chat. Barkley, Zeke, or Dalvin Cook rest of season. Rest of season, I go Zeke, Dalvin, Barkley, only because we don't know exactly what's up with Barkley. That's why I hesitate a little bit. Once he shows signs of being back full go, then Barkley could go to number one. Because A, he's rested, and B, once we know he's healthy, that changes the question for me. I have to err on the side of caution and be like, look, Cook and Zeke are still top of the top. So the injured guy, unfortunately, gets ranked third. But that could change it very quickly. Bama with the super chat. Thank you, Bama. Smitty, need help on creating trade for running back. Scroll up. I listed players in the chat. Okay, Bama. I'm looking, Bama. Looking for your avatar. Here we go. Smitty, please. Scroll up and... Thought I found it. I thought I found it. I just found another plea. Hold on. Where is it? This is the first message on... I need running backs besides White, Duke, and McCoy. Smitty creating a trade. So, these are the players you want to trade? I don't know that you can trade these guys, so I don't know if there's another Can you repost it, Bama? Because I don't see what I'm working with here. I don't know what I'm working with, Bama. Wipe your feet at the door, says Steven. Thank you. Hit the thumbs up. It really does help the channel. Lets people know that we are live right now and that we're hopping, and then it sends it out to more people. Recommends the show to more people. I want Cook over everybody, not CMC. I don't blame you, big timer, at all. So, Clan, the snacks for today. Costco pizza, excellent choice. Macaroons and iced coffee. Very, very sophisticated, Clan. You are definitely dining well tonight with a mix of awesome throwback food, Costco food I've been doing for ages, man. Carry on or Devonta Freeman? I don't know, man. Freeman's looking good. How quickly has he rebounded? That may not last, but I do like Freeman. I think a little bit more at the moment. I don't know if that makes me crazy, but I just feel like Freeman looked really freaking good and utilized quite a bit. Here we go, Bama. I'm going to put that on screen. And thanks for the super chat, Gilbert. Gilbert, do you have a question? If you do, please post it, and I will reply to you, kind sir. Bama's question is McLaurin, Juju, Thielen, Kittle, Golden Tate, Tyrell Williams. I don't know. I guess if you can sell McLaurin high, look to maybe do it. You can't sell Thielen high, and you shouldn't, because Thielen is, capable of doing what he's doing, if not more, but no one's going to pay that. So I don't think you have player. Tate, maybe someone buys high. Kittle, I don't think people are believing enough in him yet. He was banged up, but you could try. But I don't know what kind of deal you could come up with, Bama, to be honest. I don't really, between the running backs you listed and these guys, you're not sitting on a pile of like sell high material here. McLaurin, if you could get into a Mike Evans using McLaurin and like McCoy or something like that, I think that's the route I go. If you could sell Kittle, pick up a tight end that's sufficient enough, and get rid of Kittle and McLaurin for, a Hopkins, and go crazy, that way, I'd consider that. If you have a bad QB, I don't know who your QB is, but try and upgrade using Golden Tate. There isn't a lot to work with here, just being honest. But there's definitely moves to be made. Look at the guys on screen here. Kamara, you might have someone freaking out about Kamara. You might be able to trade McLaurin and one of your running backs to upgrade into Kamara if you can weather through potentially, the one game that Kamara could be out. So thank you for the super chat. If you have a follow-up, I will look for your avatar, Bama, because I appreciate you, and I want to make sure I take care of you on this question, and I feel like I haven't quite helped you yet. Lamar's your QB. You could sell high on Lamar. That helps me a little bit. So if you go McLaurin, who's your backup QB? I don't think he's going to be able to trade Juju for anything, though, Roger. So why even do it at that point? Smitty, you think DJ better than Cook yet after this week? No, I don't, Poindexter. I think DJ's good, and I've never argued that with you. But I do remember our bet now. I forgot that you were the guy that called out Cook versus DJ, right? Was it Cook? And what are they scoring? Who's ahead of? I'm sure Cook's ahead of him, but I don't know what the total is. I'm looking for you, Bama. Question was in my super chat. Fly? Do you start Brady or Allen? Brady. I'm not going to be so quick to say Brady for sure, because of the way people blast me if I help them get it wrong. So I'm going to say, not always, but Allen deserves a look. Let me just say that. Anybody playing Miami deserves a look. So I'm not going to say Brady by a mile. I'm not going to say anything crazy like that. Brady is playing on Monday night. I think that's a good spotlight for him. Not like a Thursday night game. Gilbert, you sent me a super chat? Damn it, Gilbert, I'm sorry. What do you guys think? Answer that question below. Allen against Miami, and they're at home in Buffalo, or the Patriots on the road Monday night against the Jets. Who do you go with? Gilbert with the super chat. Thank you, Gilbert. Gilbert, I don't see it in the super chat, bro. It's right here. Can you repost your question because it didn't attach for whatever reason? I just have your super chat. You can see it on screen right here. Andrew with the super chat. Seclan with the super chat. I'm looking for Bama to help you out still. If you posted something, please post it again. I might have missed it. Oh, no, here we go, Bama. I got you. So put that right there. Okay, Andrew first. Andrew, is the Rams, are the Rams, you mean, Andrew? I'm not trying to work on the grammar here. I'm the one that misspelled Kamara at the beginning of the show. Just letting you know. Are the Rams a top defense since they got Ramsey? I think the Rams are definitely a solid defense moving forward, above average for sure. Maybe not top 3, but definitely a team that I would be fine housing all year long. There are a couple defenses. The 49ers I'd be okay with having all year long and not trying to stream out of that every week. Streaming can be stressful, and if you don't look 10 moves ahead to see who's got Miami in week 10, 11, who's facing Miami, if you don't have that defense, it becomes hard to stream defenses, but it's smart if they're available. It's just hard to do it like 4 and 5 weeks out. Some people do that. So I'm okay with the Rams. I am. Thank you for the super chat. Seclan, Smitty, can you read my question in the chat? Why don't you put it in the super chat, Seclan? Now I have to go find it. Don't worry, I'll go find it. You kick your feet back and you work on that Costco pizza while I go search now, Seclan, for your question. Where's Seclan's question? Don't worry, Seclan, I'm kidding with you. But I do not know where it is. It really is hard to find it. If you guys can put it in the chat, that will help. Seclan, I can't find it. Oh, here it is. I have Rodgers, Dalvin, Le'Veon, Montgomery, Odell, Ridley, and Sly as my starters. Is that what you're asking, Cameron? Seclan, please repost your question, because I don't know where it is. It's going to be hard for me to find it. All right, next question. Gilbert, Gilbert, I don't know where yours is either. Where's Gilbert? Gilbert! Here, let me clear the board here, and then I'll look for Gilbert's. Super chat, Lamar Jackson, Julio Jones for Saquon, Devonta Freeman. I got Sam Darnold. Lamar, Julio, Saquon, Freeman. Oh, that's tough. I'd probably go Saquon, Freeman, but that's damn close, man. But that's just me. Marco, pick one. Hyde, Montgomery, DK, Flex, much love. I say go Hyde for now and non-PPR. But, bro, that could go anyway, and I can't wait for Montgomery to get fed. But he's like we've already talked about it in the show, he's kind of like a bench until further notice. So, Clan, here's your question. Thank you. And thank you, Marco. Austin, super chat. I messaged you on Instagram. Would love to be on. Okay, hold on one second, Marco. When things calm down on the super chat level, I will get to you. Shane with the super chat. Damn, you guys are good tonight. Smitty, my league manager denied my Cook and Odell for Barkley trade. Why would you deny that? You could argue that on either side. I mean, I like that side a lot better, obviously, but benching my guys now. It's BS. Thanks for guiding me. No problem, Shane. That sucks, dude. That blows. Smitty, you play Madden? I used to play Madden a lot, 2K. Let me put your comment down there for a minute. Thanks for the super chat. I used to do it a lot. Okay. Bama, I was offered Gurley, Hunter Henry, and Rams D for McCoy, Thielen, Kittle. So you'd be giving up McCoy, Thielen, Kittle, and you would be getting Gurley, Hunter Henry. No. No, I don't like that. Hunter Henry's always hurt. The Rams are good, but Gurley's banged up. I don't think I take that, man. If anybody disagrees with me, comment below for Bama so we can get some extra takes on that. But I do not do that. Seclan traded Juju Hyde for Odell Beckham Jr. My team this week: Rodgers, Dalvin, Le'Veon, Monty, Ridley, Golden Tate, Everett. Question is: pick up John Brown and Dawson Knox to start against Miami. Also, what kicker and D should I stream? Again, I need the list of the available kickers and D, Seclan. It's really hard to know who's available. You know, I just take stabs at who could be there. It's not going to help you because I'll give you 10 names and 2 of them might be available and I won't have ordered them right. And so list the guys that are available or the defenses that are available. But do you pick up John Brown? First of all, we have to know if he's totally healthy. But yeah, I mean, I don't think John Brown should be benched anyways. Knox is okay, but I'd rather have Everett. So I'm not sure I start Knox just because he's playing the Dolphins. Okay, so let me see. Am I caught up on Super Chats here? Thank you, Seclan, and definitely let me know. Akbar says, I was offered Hopkins for Lamar and McLaurin. I can pick up Josh Allen off waivers. Do I do it? Oh, God. Lamar and McLaurin are probably better at this point given that situation you're in. But, I mean, to pass up on Hopkins, can you get another QB any other way? Can you trade for Aaron Rodgers on the low? If you could get a quarterback like Aaron Rodgers into your lineup and have Hopkins there, by giving that up, I would, but McLaurin's playing so good and Lamar Jackson's so efficient, and given what you drop down to, I don't know that. What do you guys think on that? Would you rather post that in the comments as well, would you rather have Josh Allen off waivers and then get Hopkins, or keep Lamar Jackson and McLaurin? That's a real tough one. Let's give Akbar our undivided attention on that one. Super chat. Thank you, Matt. McLaurin and Diggs for Hopkins. I would do it. I know both play great. I know McLaurin's awesome, but I go get Hopkins and I roll that dice, if you want to even call it rolling dice. Please, guys, help out Akbar. Give him your advice. Let me make sure I'm caught up on super chats here. Mahomes for Barkley straight up. I'd rather have, depending on who your QB is, man. I mean, obviously rather have Barkley if you have a good QB like a Brady or somebody you could throw in there. Sand would rather have Allen and Hopkins. Josh Allen and Hopkins, in your opinion. Keep Jackson and McLaurin, according to Austin. Allen and Hopkins. Kind of mixed, man. I'd probably say Gilbert reposted. Gilbert, I wish you posted it right in that comment, because I don't know where it is. I'm looking, but it's so many comments happened. I'm looking, Gilbert. Here it is, Gilbert. I found it. Zeke Pollard for Christian McCaffrey and Hunt. Yeah, dude. Why would you not do that? Go do that in a heartbeat, Gilbert. McCaffrey's the number one overall player. I like Zeke a lot, but McCaffrey's the number one, and you're only giving up Pollard? I don't even understand that. I take McCaffrey and Hunt in a heartbeat. I think most anybody would. I can pretty much, I think, speak for everybody here. I think almost every single person here. If you disagree with me, post it below. Speak up. All right, let's get to Instagram and have... let's see here. Austin. All right, Austin, I'm calling you. Let's see if you miss your opportunity to be on the show. Austin,
Hey,
what's up, Austin?
how's it going?
Pretty.
Quick note, I'm actually from Arizona as well.
Oh, really? Awesome. Where are you at right now?
Goodyear. I'm actually walking around right now up in a straight mountain.
Can you guys hear him? I'm trying to get the mic here and also have you see my face, but what can I help you with, kind sir?
All right, so in one of my big money leagues, it's like $1,000. Whoever wins takes it all. So I just made a pretty big trade. I traded, who was it? I traded Nick Chubb and Tyler Lockett for Mike Evans and Saquon, which I definitely won that trade. I think I told you about this before on your show.
Evans and Saquon, dude, you ripped him.
And then yesterday, I did another trade, which this is the risky one. I kind of decimated my entire bench, but I got Devontae Adams out of it and Alshon Jeffrey, and then I got Mohamed Sanu just because he didn't want him and he did drop some players.
Okay.
But I gave up Tyler Boyd, Gallup, and I gave up Brandon Cooks and also Miles Sanders. So I gave up 4 players.
I'm fine with that.
But the entire reason I gave that up is because the person who has Deshaun Watson also has Patrick Mahomes.
Okay.
And I was trying to trade Devontae Adams for Deshaun Watson.
Okay.
And I would have, one of the best quarterbacks in the league right now for fantasy.
Yeah, man, you cleaned it up. I like it.
But the thing is today he backed out of it because Devontae Adams hasn't been at practice. So now I'm kind of stuck with, I don't know if I should keep Devontae Adams and just wait till he gets healthy or if I should try to look to package him. Just because the turf toe injury kind of scares me a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, a concern, but I think the price you got him, you could probably afford to wait. But I don't know why he would be too hesitant because he's got, 2 QBs, so I'd keep pushing it. But
yeah, he's one of the best people in our league right now. There's 2 people that are 5-1, and I'm 4-2 right now. And only the top 4 teams make it to the playoffs.
Yeah, try and figure out how to get, maybe sweeten the deal a little bit for him or turn Adams into something else. Maybe buy low on. So you got Evans already. You got Hopkins as well.
No, so I got Evans and Adams right now, and then I got Alshon Jeffrey.
Okay.
But then my running back core would be Dalvin Cook, Saquon Barkley, and Kerryon Johnson.
Okay. Yeah.
And then my tight end and my quarterback are my weak links though, because I got Greg Olson, and then I picked up Herndon off waivers, just hoping that he would do some production for me. But that hamstring injury, it's a little concerning. And
well, I like it, man. I got to get back to the show, but you have a quick question or any? You just want to talk about that, or?
Oh no, that's all good. I just wanted to call too.
Yeah. No, I appreciate it, but I think I keep working that deal, try and get Watson from him.
Actually, I know you have to get back to the show. One more question.
Yeah.
Now. So, would you do Kerryon and Greg Olson for Alvin Kamara? Because that trade is possibly in the works.
I would do that because, even if you were out without him for a week, you'd be set at running back, man. What's your record?
4-2 right
Yeah, you can afford a loss if for whatever reason it caused you to lose, but I'd probably do that. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, Kerryon's good, but I think I'd take that risk.
All right. Sounds good.
Yeah, man. All right. Thank you.
Thank you so much, man.
Yeah.
Love the show.
Yeah. Okay. For the people. Okay. Thank you, Austin. That was Austin on screen you just saw there. Okay, Mark. Sam Darnold or Dak for a backup QB. Dak. Anything can happen. Anybody can outscore anybody, but Mark, Dak was not too long ago a top 5 QB in everyone's mind. He's a subscriber, don't worry. Austin is, for sure. Ozzy, Boyd, Hunter Henry, Aaron Jones for Dalvin Cook. Boyd, Hunter Henry. Yeah, take it. Take Cook, dude. Ozzy, great trade. Ozzy's going to go get Dalvin Cook using Boyd, Henry, and Aaron Jones. Yeah, dude, that's great. Sell high on Hunter Henry. Thank you for the super chats, guys. All right, did I miss any other super chats? Let me scroll through here. Mark, Ozzy. Okay. I think I'm all caught up. Gilbert, did you have anything else? Seclan is posting the defenses. answer to super chat question. Jags D, Packers D, Rams D, Chiefs D. I pick up, let's see here. I like the Rams D a lot in general. I like the Packers D even this week and in general. The Jags D are probably a pretty solid streaming defense this week. I do like that quite a bit. The Chiefs kind of, but I think if you were streaming, I'd probably roll with the Jags D. But if you want to just lock in a pretty, good defense to have all year, not worry about the streaming thing, unless that's what you do. If you love streaming, then you could keep streaming. But I think the Rams or the Packers would be a good grab. What do you guys think? Gilbert, you got anything for me? I'm trying to answer all these questions, guys. Sorry. Smitty, should I trade Mahomes for Barkley or lap time? I think you could argue either side on that, but if you're drafting today, Barkley would go ahead of him, no question. So if you could fill in your QB spot well, you can do that trade. Poindexter, Cook ranked second with 22 points. DJ ranked fifth with 20. Don't worry, DJ will catch up. What are their totals, though, on the year, Poindexter? That's what I'm worried about for our bet. Adam Thielen, Kerryon Johnson for Adams and Fitzgerald. That's a pretty tough one. I think right now Kerryon and Adams have the edge because we don't know where Devontae Adams is. But once Adams is back, and I know that's unfair to say it that way, but unfortunately that's the way it is. Once Adams is back, that I like that side more, but we just don't know. I mean, Kerryon seems to be the better option for you right now. It's just something that can change. Hey, Smitty, Montgomery or Damian Williams? I think Damian for right now, but on the long term, I think Montgomery will eventually help people a lot more than he is right now. But it's tough. Dave, pick one this week. Sutton, Eckler, Montgomery, Singletary. I think I go Eckler still until I feel like he's not going to be used a ton. I think that was a bad game overall for that entire rushing attack. It wasn't just that Eckler or Gordon struggled. So I still have faith that he's good enough. I mean, if you want safety, I'd go Sutton. Like if you literally you don't want to risk anything. You want 10 points, 12 points for sure. Sutton's probably your safe bet, but Eckler has a lot of more like ceiling value. Smitty, pick up Hyde or Williams. I go with Hyde. Doobie, Carson, Diggs for Gallman and Evans. I would probably rather have... That's a tough one. I'd rather have Carson and Diggs right now. I do worry about Carson long term, and I know that makes a lot of you upset in here. They're big Carson believers. But listen to what I'm saying. Carson and Diggs, I'd rather have that side for right now. So clearly I'm on board with what Carson is doing right now. But Carson wasn't there in week 1 and 2. What were Carson's stats in week 1 and 2? Where is my news page? I know I have it somewhere. I'll just reload it. Hawkinson or Everett? Probably Everett for right now, man. What am I looking up? What am I looking up? Carson. So everyone's all like, Carson's, see, told you Carson's the man. Like, I get it. He's doing well, but 46 and a touchdown in week 1, and two touchdowns in week 1. Week 1, he was good. I mean, total yardage-wise, he was there. He didn't, like, dominate rushing or receiving. He just kind of split it all out, had the 2 TDs. He was good. 60 yards in week 2, 52 yards in week 3. Then he's had his string of 100-yard games. So, overall, he's been really good. But I just worry... he had 15 carries, 15 carries, 15 carries. Now he's in the 20-carry range. Does he get hurt? I don't know. I'm not perfect, people. I'm not a perfect human being. But I worry. I worry about Carson. Do you think Josh Gordon will bounce back? At this point, I don't know Yeah, he was great overall. He was great week 1. I admit it, Computer Bob. 2 TDs, combined roughly 100 yards. He was. He had 2 stinkers after that, but who hasn't? So I'm being real. I'm being real in saying that Carson, his 3 straight 100-yard games that he's had, makes him on the running back 1 low end at least conversation. I don't know. I'd say top 5, Rick. If Carson finishes top 5, Rick, and this is only for you, I only make these challenges when I see fit because I would be accepting challenges all day long. But Carson, are you a subscriber to Sleeper U, Carson? If you're not, I will make you a bet. You subscribe to me next year if Carson is outside the top, we'll call it 6. We'll give it some buffer there. And if he's in the top 6 in PPR and standard or PPR scoring, if he's in the top 6, I will give you a free subscription in 2000. Actually, you know what? All you have to do is just spread the word for me, and I'll give you the free subscription if he's in the top 5. How's that? You don't have to owe me anything. I just hope you will promote the show to the best of your abilities. But on the show right here, if Carson's top 5, I'll give you a free subscription to 2020 sleeperu.com, which is right there. Grosso. Standard 2 flex. Kirk, Robbie Anderson, MVS, T.Y. Boyd. If T.Y. is playing, what's T.Y.'s status? Let's look him up. T.Y. Hilton. The Madcap. Looks like he's going to be fine for this week. I just wanted to check. Hilton and Robbie Anderson are the clear plays here for me, Grosso. I just think that's the safe calls. They're doing well. You should worry about Juju. I do worry about Juju. What about me saying buy him at bottom dirt cheap pricing suggests that I have an expectation level that is very likely not to be met. You have to take a lap when Chubb hits top 5 overall value. You said taking Chubb top 5 would ruin a mock draft. But 7, what's weird about that is I've been one of the bigger Chubb supporters this whole offseason. So how does it make sense to make a bet against me on Nick Chubb when I've talked about him being top 5 to 10 running back? Not top 5 overall, top 5 to 10 running back. So how do you go at somebody and be like, you're going to take a lap for the guy you believed in not being super, super high on him? You're just super high on him. You know what I mean, 7? It just doesn't feel right. It's like saying because I didn't have a Cook number 1 and that, I mean, taking him number 5 in a mock draft, 7, when other people are not taking him that high and we're trying to generate a good feel for where guys are going on average, like we're using, I think in the draft you're talking about, I believe it was to create, it was a double confirmation mock draft, and it was to create the sense of an ADP data. And if Chubb isn't going in the top 5, why take him in the top 5 and screw up the mock draft data? That's what I was talking about, 7. I like him. I do think he needs to be backed up properly, but it just feels weird that this is what we're talking about. A guy totally believed in more so than anybody. Not anybody. There are analysts that might have had him higher. Maybe some had him a spot or 2 higher, but I had him in the top 5 to 10. That's pretty high for Chubb. Just funny. Just funny is all. Gilbert, Brissett, and Damian Williams for Wentz and Singletary. Gilbert, I'm sorry if I missed your other question. I was looking for it, but there's so many questions being asked. So Brissett and Damian Williams, I assume Damian, for Wentz and Singletary. I think I like Wentz and I think I like Wentz and Singletary. How did Wentz do last week? What's up, Mood? I see your question. I'm going to drag it on screen so I don't miss it. Thank you for the super chat, Mood, and let me get to you in 1 second. Oh, okay. Wentz, 2 TDs last week. 300 yards, 189 the week before, 1 TD, 160 and 3. And let's look at Brissett. How did Damian Williams do? Damien. Let's look at this complete stat line. Yeah, Damien just didn't get the work. Everyone's expecting him to get the work last week. He had the TD, so we were thinking, oh yeah, he's productive. No, he had one catch for 14 yards. He had the one rush for 6 yards. Was not utilized. I've got to say the Singletary side only because I feel like at some point Singletary could ball. He may not. Damien may jump back into the mix. Who knows? But I kind of like Wentz a little bit more. Brissett is playing well. But I think you could argue that Wentz will play as well. Brissett had only 151 and 0 TDs and 1 INT. He had a rushing TD, though. He has that rushing aspect to him. But he had 3 TDs the week before that. 2, 3, 2. Definitely scoring well. But I'd probably go Wentz and Singletary. But that's me. Mood, thank you for the super chat. Mood says, should I spend my remainder free agent $37 on Evan Ingram? I want to play him with Austin Hooper. Someone dropped him, and I also have to drop Brandon Cooks. I don't like the idea of you dropping Brandon Cooks. I'm not saying don't, but I would try to find another way, Mood, and I don't know if you can. But that's a tough one for me to suggest that you should drop Cooks to get that deal done, especially if you already have Hooper. I know you want to play them both, but if it's not a required two tight end league and you're just wanting to play one of them as your flex, I don't know that I'm dropping Cooks and spending all my fab dollars on him. I think he can be as good as Cooks, but I don't think Cooks is like any step down from him at your flex. So I don't know that I make that move, but you're not crazy to do it. Let's just say that. Trade Kamara for Chubb and Kelsey. Yeah, I'd take Kelsey and Chubb over Kamara because Kelsey's arguable, for Kamara straight up. Not that I would do that. I'm just saying people would consider that, or Chubb straight up for Kamara. You're getting both of them. Go get both of them. Let me drag some questions on screen. Okay. Urgent! And he's yelling! Should I trade Le'Veon Bell and Galladay for Kelsey and Julio? Le'Veon and Galladay. Dude, that's like, this is one of those trades. It's like, what the hell? Like, I don't know. I mean, Le'Veon Bell and Julio are like right there together, And then Galladay and Kelsey are right there. Like, what's the point? Like, it's just if you need a tight end, if tight end is the goal, or if you need a running back and running back is the goal, then I think that strays you in the direction of whether you don't or do it or don't. Yoni, I just don't. It's like asking me, so you got Le'Veon Bell. Kelsey and Julio are, I'd probably say that's the safer side. But if you need a running back or you need to not get rid of a running back, I'm not sure if you're trading Bell and Galladay away. Galladay's awesome. And Bell is kind of questionable, but has low running back one appeal. So I honestly don't know how to answer that question other than the way that I did. I wish I could help you with greater detail and say, go get X, Y, and Z, but it's just not one of those trades. It's like, what the hell is going on here? Should I trade Diggs for Melvin Gordon? You have Eckler. I might if you have good wide receivers and it's not killing you. If Diggs is really one of your better wide receivers, then no. But if so, then yeah, go secure that running back situation and hope that it kind of makes sense in a week or so. Hilton or Mack, that's pretty darn close, man. I would lean with the position of need, to be honest, because they're very, very arguable. Hilton could easily be second round material, so could Mack. So lean based on position need. Got Kittle. Do I do Henry and Chubb for Dalvin and Robbie? Of course you do. Like in a heartbeat. Dalvin and Robbie crush Chubb and Henry, in my opinion. And you've got Kittle. So do it. All right, let me drag some of these questions on screen. I have Zeke, CMC, Carson, Melvin, and Alexander Madison at running backs. Guy needs a running back. I was going to trade someone for Tyreek Hill. Any suggestions? Yeah, if you can get rid of Melvin and like some wide receiver or something to go get Hill, do it. But I like the team. I'm about to get Rodgers. Go get him, Akbar. Akbar then asks a super chat. I'm about to get Rodgers, trading away Diggs and Eckler. I'm not going to lie. That could go either way on you, Akbar. If you need a QB, I like the move, but I'm not suggesting that Diggs and Eckler can't be really good because they could be. So if it plays well to your team needs, then I'd consider it, but I'm not going to say that either side is going to, regret or not regret making that trade. Just traded Saquon for Dalvin and Madison. That could go either way. I like Saquon as much as Cook once he's completely looking back to form, but until then, I'd rather have Cook. So, what can I package Monty and Sony for running back wise? I think if you traded Monty and Sony together for a Evans or potentially an Adams, you could get that done, and that would be worth it to you, I think. The Elliott owner in my league needs a tight end. Would you do Hooper and Thielen for Elliott? I absolutely would. Okay, I think this is working, dragging a bunch of these questions on the screen. Smitty, I keep walking away. Sorry. Where did I get waking up? Smitty, I keep walking away. I don't know if you saw this yet. Cook with 136, DJ with 121. Gotcha. Do I start Chark versus Cincy or Gallup versus Philly? I personally start Chark, but that's me. Gallup is still a good play. I'm not saying don't find a way to get both in your lineup. I'm merely saying that I would start Chark. I like Chark a lot, and I think it's hard for me to bench him. Is Dak and Chark for TY a good trade? Depends on, you have Russell Wilson. I think Chark could be, yeah, I'd take TY in that situation. I got offered Mac and Jeffrey for Ryan and Monty. Should I take it? Mac and Jeffrey for Ryan and Monty. I take Mac. I take the Mac side. Best player in the deal. Tight end that I can buy low other than Kittle. I think Ertz would be a good buy low right now, Matt. I hate to do it, guys. I really do. I hate to do it. We're going to be back tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern. Right here on screen. I'm live every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern. Live on CBS Sports Radio, but streamed here on the Fantasy Football Show, which you can also find at fantasyfootballshow.com. TheFantasyFootballShow.com. And don't forget sleeperu.com. Okay, actually, you know what? I need to stop that because today, we're not leaving yet, actually, because we're going to focus on one thing. Daily fantasy sports. Who's playing daily fantasy? Because I have a proposal for you. Who wants to win some 2020 memberships, and who wants to win a 30-minute phone call where you and I can talk Netflix, we can talk fantasy football, we can talk about whatever you want. I'm giving away also these Monkey Knife Fight hats. I'm going to give 2 of these bad boys away. Fitted hats from Monkey Knife Fight. Flex Fit. They're freaking awesome. I'm giving away 2 of these hats from Monkey Knife Fight. I'm giving away 2 memberships to sleeperu.com 2020. And I'm also giving away a 30-minute phone call. What do you have to do? I'll tell you what you have to do. You go on over to this link, you use promo code Smitty, and you play daily fantasy. If you deposit, let me put this on the screen as well, up to $50, bonus match on first deposit. So if you use this promo code right here and go to this link, you have to do both. It's pretty simple instructions. I think people get crazy about, like, they just immediately go to Monkey Knife Fight. They don't use the link. They don't use the promo code. And they're like, why didn't I get into the contest, Smitty? So you have to go to this link right here. You have to use promo code Smitty when you're prompted, when you make your deposit. So you're signing up at this link. Then you're going to deposit. A minimum deposit, I think, is 10 to 15, whatever they require. I don't know. They will match up to $50 on your first deposit. Then what you do is enter that promo code at your deposit. If you send me a screenshot of your deposit purchase or your email that you get, or even the confirmation screen, email me, Smitty at Sleeper U. Email me that, and I'm going to draw from the entries from this week only and give away 2 of these hats. These are awesome fitted hats. They fit over another hat, nice and snug. That's how I wear it. I don't know how you guys wear it. This is how the kids wear it. 2 of these hats, 1 30-minute phone call, and also a free 2020 membership. I might, depending on the entries, I might give 2 or 3 of those away if there's a lot of entries. So I'm picking from those emails and giving away those prizes. Now, you might be the lucky one. Maybe 4 of you sign up and I give away something to everybody, or 100 of you sign up and then I'm forced to say, you know what, I need to give out more Sleeper U memberships. So I will up the ante if more come in to make sure that you have a really, really easy, good chance of winning a prize. But you have to email me a screenshot of your deposit. You have to go through this link and you have to enter promo code Smitty when you make your deposit. So sign up at the link. Make your deposit and enter promo code Smitty. Try and, get ready, prepare, get dolled up, get ready to wear your hat. Make sure you have the right apparel, color coordinated. Get ready for this awesome hat. It, again, fits very nicely over another hat. And get ready for a phone call because you might be the winner. Go to the link, enter the promo code. Now back to Rapid Fire. DFS, best way to play DFS is through Monkey Knife Fight. The link. Sign up at the link. Use the code at deposit time and play DFS. Over, under, such a fun way to play. Carry on and Freeman for Evans. I take Evans. Sorry, Matt, you're in Arizona. Real quick question. Trade Kelsey for Kittle. I take Kelsey in a heartbeat. Robbie Anderson, I don't know what that means, but Robbie's looking good. Saquon for Devontae Adams, Chris Carson, and Fournette. Saquon for Adams, Carson, Fournette. Probably rather have Adams, Carson, and Fournette, bro, because I feel like you can then trade those for other pieces as well. Great show, says Mark. Thank you for the super chats, Mark. Oh, there was a super chat up here. Mark, I'm sorry. Mark, I'm sorry. I picked up Henry before the game. I have Ertz. Nobody will give me much for Henry. I understand, Mark. Mark, are you still here? I hope you're seeing this because I feel bad that I missed it. If I ever miss your super chat, just email me and I will answer your question. You're not gonna not get in. This is it. Flex, Sanders, Frank Gore, Josh Gordon. I guess Sanders at this point. Get your hat. Get your chance to win a hat. Your chance to win a free 30-minute phone call with me and sleeperu.com memberships. Go to the link, which I have covered right here with Mark. Mark, you're in the way. Link, sign up, deposit, enter the promo code, email me the proof that you did it, and you are on board. Welcome to DFS the right way, the fun way, through Monkey Knife Fight. See you all tomorrow, 10 p.m. Eastern, on youtube.com/The Fantasy Football Show. If you ever get lost, go to thefantasyfootballshow.com. The Fantasy Football Show. and it'll send you right to the show tomorrow, 10 p.m. Eastern, CBS Sports. See you there.